today on Dr. Phil.
Destiny is disrespectful. She makes threats. She throws tantrums. She's a bully.
She's an out-of-control teenager.
Where's this headed?
I don't know.
Do you care if you hurt somebody else's life?
I mean, that's their choice, not mine.
Do you think the pain drives any of this?
What pain?
And now,
You think you're a badass?
it's time
Get the camera out of my face!
for a wake-up call.
You're a minor. Your mom's decided this.
Why are you waiting? Why? Let go of me.
You know, yesterday we met 14-year-old Destiny, who left our crew behind the scenes a bit shaken up with her aggressive and obstinate behavior. Now, Destiny's mother, Melissa, and grandmother, Michelle, worry her out-of-control antics will land her in jail, or even worse, get her killed. Here's what happened so far. Take a look.
My 14-year-old daughter, Destiny, is disrespectful, violent, and aggressive.
Just literally.
Who gave us a blanket?
She's become so out of control and has such a major attitude.
The only reason why I'm here is because it was between foster care or Dr. Phil.
Would you like Dr. Phil to try to be able to help you?
I don't need this.
Small vocabulary.
I found her again, and I said, hey, are you okay? And this is what we have here.
All right.
Why do I do your show? I'm only here because it was foster care or Dr. Phil. And if you don't get that here out of my face, I'm destroying it. I'm serious. Get that out of my face. Get it out of my face.
All right.
I wish I could talk to you right now, but I'll talk to you in a few minutes because I want to talk to mother and grandmother backstage. Michelle, how are you?
Melissa.
Melissa, when there's trouble, you need to make a stand when they're 3, 4, and 5.
Correct.
She got kicked out of kindergarten. What's happened over the last 10 years?
When we did timeout, she would just come out, and I'd actually have to sit in the corner with her.
If you put a child in a corner and you sit there with her, that's not timeout.
To have somebody as unruly and disobedient as Des, Melissa kind of has to give in to her.
No, that's not true. Because if you start making those kind of excuses, then I don't even want you out there with me at the same time.
Right.
Because if you're enabling her that way, then you're in my way. You're not helping. Have you pulled knives on people and chased them around the house?
Yeah.
Tell me what gives you the right to do that.
I was mad. They made me mad. They got to do what they wanted, so why can't I?
I'm going to make your life blanking hell now. You said that in class, right?
Well, I told my teacher she had chlamydia.
Did you threaten to bring a gun to school and shoot students?
I didn't say I was going to bring a gun. I said he's lucky he doesn't have a bullet through his head. When I'm pissed off, it just comes to my head, and I say it.
What are you trying to achieve? What's your purpose?
I don't know.
What you've told me, Desi, is that you don't care what people think.
I don't.
Why are you so afraid that you're not going to be accepted?
I don't know, because that's just how I handle things.
Do you acknowledge that your mother is the head of this family?
No.
That tells me you're unsocialized, so you don't function in society.
Oh?
No, it does. It tells me that you're immature and you don't recognize the way the world works.
Is that so?
Yeah. You've heard it being said that she's talked about bringing a gun to school and shooting people at school. Now, unfortunately, we've had over 100 school shootings already this year. When you guys hear somebody talking about bringing a gun to school and shooting the place up, what do you think?
It gets me scared to go to school. Like, I don't want to go anymore.
Does it bother you if you hear somebody running up and down the hallways yelling and screaming like that?
Yeah.
Does it bother you that it affects other students?
No.
Not your problem.
No.
What do y'all think about what she's saying? Yeah.
I feel that you don't care for human life whatsoever. You're the type of person to, yeah, you would bring a gun, but
Hella funny.
you wouldn't do it because you're a coward and you hide.
Hella funny.
You hide behind your words, and she doesn't care that she could possibly ruin someone else's life.
Is that true? Do you care if you hurt somebody else's life?
I mean, that's their choice, not mine.
How is that their choice?
Well, it's your choice if you're the one that hurts the other person.
That's their choice to believe what I'm saying.
So they shouldn't take you seriously.
No,
Then why say it?
because I do.
Where's this headed?
I don't know.
I mean, how are things going to be next year?
I don't know.
You know, people go around talking about shooting other people. That's not socialized. No. And I mean, we've just had it recently out here. On the evening of May 23rd, 2014, in Isla Vista, California, 22-year-old Elliot Rodger killed 6 people and injured 14 near the campus of the University of California, Santa Barbara, before killing himself inside his vehicle. Take a look.
Breaking news in Santa Barbara County. A gunman went on a rampage overnight near UC Santa Barbara.
CPR in progress. We got another gunshot victim at 7-11. Shots fired, shots fired.
Oh my God.
And we have 3 down. We're going to need 3 ambulances here.
Investigators say that those gunshots started ringing out at about 9:30. They say Elliot Rodger, the shooter, was simply driving up and down the streets of Isla Vista, opening fire, randomly shooting people. In addition to the 6 people who were killed, 13 more were injured in the melee. Most of them were shot. However, 4 of them were struck by his vehicle while they were riding their bicycles here in this community.
Elliot Rodger was very clever and very adept at convincing people that he was functional and not a threat to himself or others.
He said he not only convinced friends and family, but also mental health professionals and law enforcement officers.
Well, Julia was a student at UC Santa Barbara during this shooting. Julia, thank you for being here. We've been talking about her making these threats about going to school, shooting people, taking guns to school. What's your reaction to that?
My first reaction sitting here this entire time was thinking that if somebody had done something when Elliot Rodgers had threatened to shoot up the school, he uploaded multiple videos to YouTube. I mean, he told a lot of people that he was going to do this. He made people aware, and that's what she's doing.
What do you say to Destiny?
Honestly, first and foremost, the world. I think that she's spending so much time thinking about herself, and she has no care for anybody around her. You know, somebody said, you know, care for human life before. I mean, she needs to get a grip on reality.
Now, I said there's a second question after the break. What drives any of this?
Don't ask that question.
When your dad went to prison. So you are feeling pain.
My dad left, stupid.
Monday.
Your personal life is affecting our entire household right now.
Teens obsessed with love.
We got copies of your phone records here. She's texted you like 4,000 times. He called you twice.
You look down on him like you're better. You're not any better than him. I mean business, Chloe. Our family needs help. I hate you.
You are being rude and disrespectful.
I'm done.
That's Monday. Then on Tuesday.
From mansion to motel.
Welcome to my hotel room.
Unemployed.
How much money did you make yesterday?
Nothing.
How much you make the day before?
Nothing.
And unmotivated.
You said, I can't go take some of these menial jobs because my pride just won't let me. She's not just barking, she is about to bite.
To me, it's about smoke and mirrors. Try.
Your job is to do what you can to contribute to this family.
And on Wednesday, he lives at Mom's.
He's 45 years old.
His family claims he's lazy and a mooch, but he says he has a plan.
I'm going to go work at a dispensary.
A marijuana dispensary?
Yes.
That's Wednesday.
Her on the job? Call 1-800-LUNDY-LAW. Let's face it, insurance companies, they don't care about you. They only care about protecting their bottom line at your expense.
70 years, one name, Lundy Law.
We care about you, about fighting for your rights, about getting you the money you deserve. That's the Lundy Law way. Injured? Call 1-800-LUNDY-LAW.
Melissa emailed me because she says her 14-year-old daughter, Destiny, is aggressive, violent, and a bully. I said I had two questions for you. One is if you acknowledge that there's a hierarchy and that somebody is going to be in a position of authority always. You said, no, I don't acknowledge the hierarchy. I don't acknowledge that the teachers run the school, the parents run the family. My second question is, do you have any insight or understanding into what causes you the pain that you're experiencing?
What? Pain.
Do you think that you are experiencing pain that drives any of this?
When your dad went to prison?
Don't ask that question.
Is that correct? When your dad went to prison?
No, definitely not.
So you
Obviously.
are feeling pain?
Yeah. My dad left, stupid.
But you just said you weren't feeling any pain. But this didn't stem from that.
Okay. Your point?
Well, I was the one that asked the question, and my question was,
Okay, she opened her mouth, so...
do you recognize whether or not that pain has left you raw, that pain has left you where you're striking out at other people out of pain?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't have an answer for you. That happened when I was 4. I didn't know anything when I was 4. He left in a police car while we were in an expedition when I was 4. I didn't know what I was feeling.
But she knew what car she was in.
But that's not how it happened anyways. He went to court and he left from the courtroom. He never left in a police car.
So we didn't get arrested?
No.
Or we didn't get pulled over by police?
That had nothing to do with this. That had to do with him driving
Okay, well
without a
then that was
license.
another thing.
Okay.
Listen, ladies, for God's sakes, don't argue details about something. She's telling you what she remembers. It doesn't matter what actually happened.
Right.
This isn't history class. We're talking about what she recalls. And it was about the same time that you started throwing chairs in kindergarten and preschool and being disruptive, and it's never stopped since.
I wasn't throwing chairs when I was kindergarten and preschool because they were blocks. Like
so
little
you got
square
suspended from kindergarten for throwing blocks.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to remember that.
Do you have unfinished emotional business about all of that and with your father? Does it make you feel funny? Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it cause you to have feelings inside that keep you from being peaceful, keep you from being happy?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody would be hurt if their dad left when they were 4.
Yeah, sure.
They didn't have anybody to grow up with.
Yeah.
Nobody to teach them that somebody else loves them than just their mom. I'm pretty sure everybody would feel hurt if they really had to go to a father, daughter, or dads and donuts or something like that. I'm pretty sure they would all be heartbroken knowing their dad doesn't care about them. Wouldn't you?
No, it would definitely have a big impact on me, absolutely.
Like,
Totally get that.
Like it hurts, but like, you know he's never coming back.
You are on a collision course with disaster. It's your time to step up.
And if I don't?
Well, that's your mother's decision, because she's the mother.
Yeah, try again.